All right, let's move on to storyline number 8.
Perfect.
Because we're talking big-time plays. We're talking explosion.
Yeah.
We're talking weapons. We're talking skill positions that will make you cry if you have a bad defense, which we do. Let's talk explosive plays and big-time weapons in the skill position rooms. We're talking Devon Achane. We're talking Jalen Waddle. We're talking Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson. There is a lot of high-profile talent in this game. Who makes the bigger impact? We're going with the same kind of versus matchup as we did with the quarterbacks. Now we're going down to the skill positions. Who has the bigger impact on this game? Is it Achane and Waddle, or is it London and Bijan?
I mean, I think this one is a very handicapped question because of how poor our defense is, right? I mean, naturally, I would love to say, okay, it's Achane and Waddle. But I genuinely believe, given how poor our defense has been playing of late, and it hasn't been all season, we have seen flashes of really good football from that defensive unit. You have to, I mean, at least I have to say it's Bijan Robinson and Drake London. I think they are, and this might be a hot take or maybe controversial. I think Achane is a lot closer to Bijan Robinson from a talent level than a lot of people want to admit, but I still think Bijan is the better running back. And I think Drake London is far and away the better wide receiver than Jalen Waddle, even though, and I just have to say it every show, I think Waddle is the number one and you do not.
But one catch for 15 yards last week was really helping us out.
Blame the quarterback, buddy.
You can't do that every time.
Yes, I can. When he plays the way he did last week, I can blame the quarterback, and I'm going to. But no, I think honestly, I think if I'm looking at those 4 names, right, and I know there's a few more like kind of key players, Kyle Pitts, Penix, Tua, Algier, right. But if I look at those 4 players, Achane and Waddle for Miami, Bijan and London for Atlanta. When I'm looking at how to answer this, I think, okay, who would I rather have? And it's definitely Bijan and Drake London.
1,000%. Yeah. And I love Achane more than any.
Oh, for sure.
Any Dolphins player we've had in a decade.
Yeah. Easy.
But he's not better than Bijan. And that's just reality. Bijan probably a top 2 back in the NFL. It depends on who's doing what at any given time. If we're talking last year, then he's competing with Derrick Henry and Saquon having career years, so it's hard to say. But I think from a talent perspective, Bijan got drafted where he got drafted for a reason.
Yeah, and has lived up and surpassed that draft status.
And I believe Drake London is a top 10 wide receiver in the league who has been absolutely straddled with bad quarterback play. It's like almost his entire career. It's another one who just cannot find a consistent quarterback to get him the ball. But he is an amazingly talented receiver. He makes some of the craziest catches. He's always on like the you know how Red Zone does like the top plays of the day at the end of the day? He's always on it every time. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. So I do think that London and Bijan will make the bigger impact in this game. But since we're a Dolphins podcast, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring us back to the Dolphins playmakers for a second. I do believe that Achane is a highly talented individual, a very good running back. I don't know where I would put him in rankings and all that crap because I'm not good at rankings. But all I know is that Devon Achane is the best running back we've had since Ricky Williams.
Easy.
And he is our offense. 98 yards last week, and we only scored 6 points. I mean, it's unbelievable the impact that this player has. Unfortunately, he's at a position where even if he did put the team on his back, it's still easy to lose the game.
There's only so much he can do.
Right.
When he's only touching the ball, call it at best 35% of the time, 40% of the time. Yeah. Because Tua's touching it 100% of the time because he's receiving the snap. There's only so much you can do. Right?
And they put him in such an awful position so often. I would be very interested to see somebody do the stats on like how many times has Devon Achane caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage, because that's like seemingly all they do. Yeah. And defenses know this at this point. I've heard a lot of talking heads being like, why do they keep calling this play over and over again? Like defenses are not falling for it anymore.
Yep. And yet he still has 90-something yards.
Exactly. Yeah. He is like an incredible tackle breaker. But let's move to Waddle. Waddle, an incredibly talented pass rusher. Yeah. And incredibly, he could do that too.
He can.
An incredibly talented route runner.
Yes.
Who I think is very fragile. And he takes, now it's not entirely his fault because Tua puts this man in an awful position. There you go. He did it again. He took a hit. Yeah. Tua puts him in such awful positions though to take those hits. Like I can't.
Yeah, we
I
call
feel
those
so
hospital balls.
sorry for him.
Yep. Yep.
I feel so sorry for him because he will go out, put his body on the line to make a catch, and just get absolutely destroyed because Tua didn't put it like where it needed to be. That being said, listen, my favorite things about Waddle is not his ability to catch because last year he had the drops. He's like, whoa. It's his route running. It's how smooth he is when he runs a route. Like, it's incredible. It looks like he's not, like, you don't see any jaggedness in it. It's just like,
it's very fluid. It's crazy.
Smooth as butter. But he's not involved enough in the offense to have the impact that like a Drake London's going to have.
Right. I mean,
not entirely
Drake
his fault,
London's, I'd be curious to see like how many, what's Drake London's average targets per game versus Waddle's, right? And you'd have to think it's maybe double, maybe 2.5 times. You know what I mean?
But if the targets are offline, it doesn't matter.
I mean, that's
the problem with both of them, to be honest, right?
Well, that's fair. I mean,
yeah. Anything else to add to those explosive plays, big time weapons in the
skill position? Who's going to step up, right? That's really what I want to see. I understand that, Bijan Robinson and Drake London are the two better players at the running back and the wide receiver position. But is Achane and Waddle going to step up, or are they going to roll over?
I think if one of Achane or Waddle can outperform one of Drake London or Bijan, then the game will be close.
It's a really good point, and I love that. I love that take.